Hello guys, I'm
Hi.
Justin and this is
Dana
Okay, today where are we at?
We are at Villa de Louvre, which is actually a
Nice.
place that we are visiting today and going to show you this awesome, gorgeous house tour. You know what I mean?
So shall we go? Let's go.
First, this is the entrance, I presume.
Yes. Wow.
Wow!
This is amazing.
This place is gorgeous, let me tell you.
Yes.
Wow. Do they have like a certain style that they are accommodating right here?
It's Balinese style.
Is it? But it doesn't look like Balinese though. I think it's a mixture of modern and Balinese, don't you think?
Yeah, but I think it blends really well with the panels and all that. Look at the texture of this finishing with a little bit of wood here and there. Wow, it just
Wow.
brings out the contrast.
This is actually very unique. I heard that this is actually a wicker.
Really?
It's actually one of the main Balinese style inspired, so they use a lot of this in the
Okay.
house.
Wow.
Shall we come to the living room? Wow.
Over here, what
I
do we
love
have
this.
here? Do you think it's just for decor or could you actually relax here?
I would actually think that this is someplace the husband or the owner wants something to be very romantic.
Really nice.
Yeah. And as you can see here, there's a fountain outside.
Great.
Yeah. I think especially at night, it's super, super romantic.
Yeah, I
And
can't
then-
wait to see it when it comes to life at night.
Imagine when there's like, you are sitting here.
Can't see much, but it's okay. You'll
Reading
check
a
it out
book.
later.
This is actually really weird. This is the living room, right?
But where's the TV? I don't see a TV anywhere.
But I just see a
Oh, wait.
huge projector there.
Look at that! Wow! What's a projector at this size doing in the living room?
Oh, so this must be one of the projector's display panel
I
where the
assume so.
projector will be showing here. Whoa, this is like a life-size movie theater but in a house.
Yeah, fantastic. And what would be a projector without a screen? Check this out.
Let me guess, this screen is also specially made and ordered, is that it?
Yes, and look at the speakers around.
It's a cinematic sound system.
So why do we need to go to GSC or TGV anymore?
Yeah.
And what would be complete without these seats?
Is this cinematic seat?
Ah, this is the premium class seats. Actually, you can recline. And you can lie down. And what else?
Hello? I don't need to incline. I can
Look.
just squeeze my entire body here.
This is all motorized.
Justin, don't you think this is a little bit weird?
Why? What do you think?
Like, okay, other than this mirror is showing our gorgeousness, but I feel like this mirror can move. Oh, it actually can.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, what's behind ah?
Oh, okay. It's just one of the store, but this is actually a very unique design.
I think it's a
Look
really
at
smart
it.
idea, don't
Yeah.
you think so?
It actually hidden up whatever you don't want people to see, and also decorate it and show your gorgeousness. Don't you think?
Yes, that's the whole main point. I think we should move on. Too much of gorgeousness.
But
Look at this painting.
this painting though,
Yeah, it speaks a lot about itself.
yeah, I heard from the owners that they said that they got this from a very famous Thailand artist.
Really?
Yeah, and this is super expensive.
It looks like a painting which is done in different pieces if you look closely. It's not a painting per se, but it's
A mosaic,
like...
don't you think?
Yeah. And I think it looks great, really.
And it's all from magazines.
Yeah.
Magazine pieces.
Wow, this is just amazing.
Yeah. Come, let's go see what else this house can.
Hey, what is this ah? Why can turn on ah?
I don't know, but this one is beautiful.
I know what it is for. Actually, with
What is it
this,
for?
you can actually block off the view from the kitchen because sometimes when you're eating there, you do not want people to be looking directly at what you're eating, the wanton meat or whatever. So with this, it's a very clever idea. If you do not need it, you can just spin it around halfway or just block it off.
But I think it can also become a divider don't you think, between two spaces.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very good use.
Yeah, it's a very good use. But I just wonder, it's like, why do they want to do like this?
Well, I think it adds on to the Balinese style, don't you think so? It's still wood after all.
True, true. Huh? Let's go for the kitchen.
Wow, let's look at that amazing kitchen.
Look at all the wines.
I think there's more on the other side. This is just like a teaser. Small bit of it, and there's a bit.
Hello.
Yeah, now look, this is what I'm talking about. So this is where you can showcase all your prized possessions. Isn't this wonderful?
I know, right? And to say, they also add in the wicker design here.
Yeah,
in the
all the way from
cabinet.
the back to the front. I think I got it the other way around, from the front to the back.
Yeah.
Do you know that there's something very different about this?
I actually wondered why. Because it's like, why is there a middle piece?
Actually,
here?
this is a pillar before that.
Really?
Yes, we couldn't shift it.
Oh.
So, what we did was to make best of the space that we have here and try to make it as though it's like one single design.
Oh.
So with
you
this-
guys utilize the pillars?
Yes, definitely.
Wow.
So we have the wood paneling here, and this is CNC. So it's precision cut. I'm sorry, precision cut, which is why you can see that everything is so neat here.
Wow. And let me guess, the wine rack is also utilized with the pillar?
Precisely. Look at the design of it. There's an L shape here instead of just one piece across. It's
So
a
you guys
complement.
just connect the whole
Yeah.
thing. The whole thing
You
with
can
this
have a look
pillar.
at it. There's a design. It actually complements the top and the bottom part.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
a very smart idea though.
It is. Wow, this designer is fantastic.
Look at that. Wow.
I would want my future house to look like this if I have a pillar
Definitely.
here, you know?
So
But other than that, this kitchen is really, really huge.
yeah.
It's like, I would want for my future house to have such a huge kitchen because I love to cook.
How many
and-
bases would you want to have then? There's 2 here.
There's 3 here.
3. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Is it? Or there's one more
I think
inside?
there's one more. So now we are at the dry kitchen, where
Is it dry kitchen? Oh yeah, it's the dry
yeah,
kitchen.
there are 2 kitchens in this house.
Oh,
So
really?
basically here for the light cooking, you cook your Maggi mee and your wanton mee. Or for heavy cooking, it's always to the back. Yeah. So apart from eating, I'm sure you will sit here for your work as well. And look at these. What are these?
It's written here, Ubix system.
Yeah, but what does it do?
Like you charge your phone, your tablet, your computer here while you want to eat, right?
How do you turn it on?
Hello.
Reset. Yeah.
Hello, hello.
So this is a very easy and convenient modular system where if you want to add on more plugs, all you have to do is just take it out, or you can switch it on for something, which is really, really cool.
But one thing I find it very cool right here is the indoor garden at the back. The vertical garden right there.
Yeah, which serves as a
It actually, if I'm not mistaken, right, this one actually help ventilation as well as also providing privacy, and also I can tell you, right, these plants have the best life. You know why? Because the owner actually installed a mist water system, so it actually waters the plant 4 times a day.
so actually the plant gets more water than me. I don't
Yeah.
even have that much water. So
Yeah.
okay lah. Then apart from that, I think there are many holes here that allows ventilation as well.
And
right?
natural lighting as well, because certain time of the day here actually allows strong winds. So some of the plant can block off the strong wind and also allow some of the air to come into the house.
Very good idea. Works
You
so
know?
many purposes.
Yeah, and the owner are really smart to
Yeah.
create this. Shall we go for the dining since we are from the kitchen?
Let's go. Hey, before I forget, there's a very important feature of this kitchen. Where did Dana go? Oh,
Hi.
here's your orange.
Thank you. Happy Chinese New Year, guys.
So actually, this used to be a wall, you know.
Is it?
Yeah, this was never here, but the owner insisted that this has to be here. Why? Because if let's say you're sitting here and you're working here, a very heavy chair. Basically, if you're staring at a wall, it's gonna be so boring. And it will be so claustrophobic. I do not know, but definitely the view from here is so much better.
Is it because of me?
Definitely not.
But
Yeah, I'm just
I can
joking.
say that from here, from me sitting here, I can actually feel the natural air ventilation from here. I just realized that the owner actually did some of the design with the wire mesh so that they allowed natural air to come in, and also they have an air guard right on top of the ceiling.
Oh,
So that
wow.
the air gun actually sucks in the air from the natural air, and then actually you can have natural ventilation that pass through the entire house.
So basically, like the house is actually open air in a way.
Yes, and also the one good point is you can actually get food from here to here.
Wow, it's a very smart idea.
Yeah, it is,
I
and
think-
very easy
Yeah.
to maneuver. Here's the orange. Look at this! Look at this!
Whoa,
Would you want a dining room like this?
definitely.
I would.
So what are you gonna cook tonight?
Mia.
I'm not sure if she can cook.
I think I'll burn down the kitchen more. But I wouldn't mind sitting here enjoying dinner.
It's such a pleasant place to be, don't
I
you think?
know, right? You know, actually, right, this is the extended place that we are talking about at the previous first start of the video, where the owner actually extended the house into this beautiful
How big
pavilion.
do you think this house is? From something which is half the size, now you're getting a full-size villa. Yeah.
Right? So actually the owner have a double ceiling which they actually hit through the roof right here, and then you can see this amazing beautiful Balinese chandelier.
Yeah, the owner insisted that they wanted something like that. It looks very Chinese and it looks very Balinese. What do you think?
I think Chinese is because that they actually hung this Chinese New Year ornaments on it.
And it works very well together with the setting, don't you think
Yes,
so?
but I wonder how did they even get the bird or the ornaments on the lamp at the first place?
Oh, actually, this chandelier is not stuck there. It's actually connected to a motorized system. So let's say if the bulb just blows off or you want to change it to no longer Chinese New Year, you can even have your Christmas decor on it at the end of the year.
So means that every season at any celebration, I can decorate this just by push of a button.
Yup, it's that simple.
Wow. That's what are you doing?
Actually, there's another thing here. I think it's one of your favorite places.
Why is it one of my favorite places?
Because you said you cannot cook and you can burn down the kitchen, right?
Okay.
So I believe that you will be better if you are going to be our bartender.
Bartender my ass. I break all your glasses. But I do wonder why do they even put a sink here?
I think it's for the convenience of washing the whiskey cups.
Or maybe it's because they're eating right there.
Well, it can be used for either of the purposes. At least you do not have to keep running to and fro to the kitchen.
True, true.
Very smart idea.
But the thing that I love the most is this.
Yeah, this is the prized possessions of the owners. And as you can see, there's a lot of
Whiskey
Yeah.
and wine, which is my favorite.
But I think you can't finish drinking all of this and it's reserved for special occasions.
I don't think it's for special occasion because one bottle of this whiskey can buy you a car.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so where do we enjoy all this whiskey?
Here, by this tatami table.
Oh,
But
wow.
why did the owner, instead of using that, they use this tatami-inspired because of the ceiling? Because they actually, this is a rise up 16 inches.
60,
Not
you will be
60,
through the ceiling.
16 inches.
Yes.
16 inches. And because of ceiling drop down, they don't want to make the space feel too cramped, so that's why they use a tatami.
So it's a fusion of Japanese ideas with Balinese.
Not really, but this is actually wood. So you can also say it's Balinese.
It's real wood, right?
It's real wood.
And I love real stuff, don't you?
I do love real stuff because it's expensive.
Ah, you have good taste.
We
What's-
both have good taste.
What's that behind you?
This is the David.
So what does it do?
You can just sit here, lay down, enjoy natural lighting.
So does that mean that working from home, this would be your favorite spot?
Of course, this is the unique spot here. And you know what? One thing is even more better.
What?
Natural ASMR. Hello.
Nice. Actually, you can hear the sound of the fountain.
Yeah, that's right. Natural ASMR.
Isn't it fantastic?
It is.
I
And
think
you
we
have
really
natural
have to see
lighting
this.
here.
Yeah, these days we don't get much of natural stuff.
Yeah,
But this is really, really cool.
that's why. This will be my favorite.
So, if you want even more quiet time, what could you do? Probably lower down the blinds?
Yeah, this. If
I
it's
really-
like too harsh.
I really love how these curtains flow. It really softens out the lighting, don't you think?
Yeah, and then also it provides privacy as well. Especially when you have neighbors opposite of your house.
Tell me about it. I think you're done with the day. Come, I'll show you another interesting feature outside.
Okay, let's go.
Look at this. Wow. So there's an outdoor garden here, and this seat. Can you see anything special? It's not just a seat, right?
Okay, let me guess. This is a house inspired by Balinese style, right?
You said that a lot of times.
So, this must be from Bali.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because this is a Balinese style inspired swing.
The owner mentioned something about it flying on the plane.
Oh, the owner actually said that this actually came from Bali. And then this, I feel like this thing is more expensive than anything else that I own. Because
you kidding me?
actually imported from Bali and this thing's set.
And apart from the seats, I think the other point would be on the tiles where these tiles are specially arranged to put up together to form a picture.
Is
Okay,
it?
yeah, and also with that, the vertical fountain here. This is just like, you know, it just gives you the holiday vibes all
I
the time.
feel very calm sitting here.
Maybe you should stay here and I'll stay inside the house.
Maybe you should stay here and then I go back in.
I'm going back inside.
I feel like I'm in a very fancy place. Why? Because I'm touching this.
What's so special about this door? All the handles.
Yeah, the handles. This is specially made, waterproof.
You sure not?
Hello.
It's wood. Whoa.
Yeah, the owner spent real money on this door.
So everything has got to be real, right?
Yes, but I want to go outside. Can I go outside?
Yeah, why not?
Let's
Let's
go.
go. Wow. Just look at this amazing piece of work where the owner is always telling us they are so proud of this place. You should wait to see until when nighttime
I
falls.
feel like I'm in Bali. Look at the plants. I'm really in Bali right now. But you know what? The owner actually told us that he actually brought 2 plants from his old house, which is older than the 2 of us combined.
I don't think you are that old. Or
No, I mean both of us combined.
both of us are combined. I think I have to correct you right there. Probably he mentioned something about 12 years, but then there's quite a number put to it, right?
Yes.
So which are the 2 plants we're talking about?
This too.
Yeah. And look at the lovely spot here where you can just have your afternoon tea right under the shade.
It's like, hello. I would want to have tea here.
I also want to join. But why no tea? You didn't serve us the tea. Where's the tea at?
I can cook.
Oh yeah, I forgot she doesn't cook.
Oh, by the way, I see this really unique plant right here.
What's the name of it?
If not mistaken, I think it's a fishtail palm. Where
Wow.
the owner get them from Langkawi.
All the way from there?
Yes, there's 3 of them here, which is here, and here. These 3.
There's really a lot of greens here. But
Yeah.
one thing I think that really fascinates me is the pond. You know that actually there's 2 different levels here?
Oh, I didn't notice it.
You mentioned something about the 60 feet,
It's 16 inches.
16 inches. Yeah, you got that right.
16
So do you know
inches.
what is the purpose that it has to be 16 inches higher?
No, please do tell me.
Okay, basically the pond, the water will trickle down from the higher part of the house, and it will trickle down to this lower area where all the fishes are.
Wow, I just noticed the fish. Okay.
This is just paradise.
And I think that the owner really loves nature a lot, as you can see from the concept of the house.
Yeah.
And then I see this Hong Kong, they mentioned about they inserted a
Hong Kong orchid.
Hong Kong orchid.
Yes, you're getting that. Hong Kong orchid.
Serious? And he also mentioned that the Hong Kong orchid are actually for ventilation and privacy purposes as well, right?
Yeah.
Wow, the owner should become an architect themselves.
Actually, the owner is really good with all the plants. Look at how
Yeah.
green and how beautiful everything is.
They took care of this house really well.
Exactly.
Should we go back in
Yeah,
to
let's
see
go.
what?
Now we are just halfway down with the house, and I think it's really big. And there's still one more floor, right?
Yeah.
I think we should move on. Oh,
Yes.
but before I forget, do you remember this painting that we were talking about?
Yeah, what about it?
Do you know the owners actually waited 1 year to get it?
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because this painting is so popular.
Is it?
Do you know his name?
No, I don't.
I think if I didn't pronounce it wrongly, it would be Rirut Pachabus.
Very Thailand.
It is from Thailand.
Okay, I know it's from Thailand.
1 year, huh? But I think if they're gonna paint a portrait of you, it's gonna be 10 years probably.
Why? Because too ugly cannot paint out, is it?
No lah, too pretty. It takes more time.
Walao.
Anyways, let's go upstairs.
Let's go.